This is it. This is my moment. My journey to the stage has finally come. Playing with the pros against the pros. Getting here wasn't easy. It took long days of hard work, dedication, and a passion to keep moving forward. And it's that passion that's driving me to keep going, even if I don't know ahead. But I do know one thing. It all started here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the League of Legends tournament KCGameOn number 75. We are your casters. My name is Meatymitz.
I am to Spirit Bearer.
And I'm Glitterbay.
All right, and we are here today to give you the League of Legends tournament for the 75th KCGameOn. Like, this is monumental for KCGameOn. Super exciting. Make sure already, I just want to mention all of our sponsors up and above us as well as below us right now. Make sure you check those guys out. They're the ones that are making this whole thing possible. So thank you to all of them. We actually also have a couple of keyboards to give away to the winners of today's tournament, as well as all of the Riot prizing. But the keyboards coming from AZO, thank you to them. They are giving away a couple of these awesome keyboards we have. I'm sure we'll show them off here later in the cast. We're just trying to get everything sorted away with the bracket and all of that right now. So we are waiting to get into a lobby. If you want to check out the bracket as well, is below the video in the description here on Twitch. If anybody wants to check that out. I think it's done changing at this point. I'm still waiting to get invited to a lobby, though, so hang with us for just another second here, and we're going to get everything started here soon. Anybody else have any jokes or anything they want to tell? Or we can actually start talking about, too, the teams that we're going to be watching.
How many people does it take to get set up a bracket? A lot. Come on in, you're good. Nope.
Who knew? All we had to do was turn on the camera, they'd stop coming in.
Try switching that switch on your mic, because I can't hear you.
Is it working?
That's much better now. Now we can hear you.
Red means off.
Red
Means on. Doesn't make sense.
All right.
Red for record.
Red for, I guess.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, you're good.
But now you're on it, so come on in.
We are going to be streaming. First game we're going to be doing is the Free Agents United versus Rito Please. Awesome.
Thank
There
you.
is the lobby info.
So yeah, it sounds like that we are going to be getting into a game here pretty soon. Free Agents United, as their name suggests, are a bunch of free agents. They kind of came here not really with a team at all, and then they kind of got mashed together for a pug team.
They united.
So
Sorry,
they
that
can
was
play
loud.
together.
Yeah.
And then we have, what was the other one again?
Rito, please.
Rito,
My
please.
favorite.
And I
don't know
think they came in here with a team already, so that'll be exciting to be able to see kind of a pug group be able to put together against a team that's, I think they've been actually kind of playing and practicing a little bit together with Rito Please.
I am not sure. I don't know them. But they
Why
have the
don't you
best
know them?
name in the group. Of how many teams are we at now? 10? 9?
At
11?
least 9 was
13?
the last I saw.
At least 9 teams. They win so far.
I don't know if this is the one I wanted to join or not.
We're just joining random people games. Is Lefty in that one? Because that's what we're looking for.
The Ninja.
Yeah, I think he was...
Yeah, that's a free agent.
Okay, perfect. This is the game we wanted.
Okay.
All right.
There-
Yeah,
okay.
Free Agents United are on the blue side, and Rito Please is going to be on the red side for this game.
Yeah, myself, so I'm not going to worry about it now. I didn't realize how hard it would be to like reach over there and get all my stuff.
Well, it'll be good. There are 2 known League KC people in the free agents. The rest we'll see when you see, I guess. I don't think we know anything about any of them so far.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say that I know anything specifically about any of these players, I guess, as well either. But I can I can say that the ranks of these players are fairly all over the board, being that we do have at least one free agent team here. Is all the way from Diamond 4 down to Silver. I see a couple Silver 3s in there. So it should be a very varied and interesting game to watch, to say the least.
Yeah. We're super quiet.
Super quiet. We can
We can easily fix that.
turn it up.
We're staying quiet because we're about to get super hyped up. So, you know, we'll try to yell louder than the people next door to
What
us.
he means is we don't know what's going on yet.
That might be better. Sorry, that sounded really loud.
Sounds loud to us. I think we just
That
well,
might be.
we don't have volume probably to turn down ours.
Real quick, I did look up Rito Please, or at least most of them before the game actually was getting started with everything here, and just kind of taking down some of their champions they played, and it looks like a couple of them both play a lot of support, so I don't know where they're going to be going within there, but I expect probably, honestly, some good bans going out against the mid laner because looks like that they can be able to do fairly well. I think Shadowfist is going to be the one that's going to be playing that in the mid lane, so it's kind of, a lot of times it's just a toss-up when it comes to KCGameOn and who's going to be playing where. It's people come in here, especially like on a free agents team, they come in and they just all kind of mix and match up who they're going to be able to play with, so hopefully we can be able to see that get all sorted out here, and I think they're just waiting on one more person, it looks like.
I do apologize again about the sound. I'm trying to figure out exactly what we need to do to get this a little bit better, but not blow our eardrums out. Is that a lot louder for everybody?
I'm too quiet. The Spirit Bear's too quiet. Shame on me.
Is it just him, or is it everybody?
No, don't destroy your eardrums. All right, I think I can hear myself a little better.
Yeah, I can hear everybody coming through the mics at least just fine, but if that's not...
It's not better.
we can turn everybody up individually
Just
as
me
well.
and Ben are too quiet.
Who's Ben?
Shut up. More spirit and glitter.
There you
Actually,
go.
that's my new favorite sentence. We need more spirit and glitter. I agree.
I like it.
If they threw the
I
word
agree with that.
If they threw the word unicorn in there, would that just be the best ever?
And coffee.
Coffee, and then you'd
There you
stop
go.
reading. You'd stop reading sentences altogether because
Yeah.
nothing could top that one.
That would be the end of my life.
Chinny.
I don't know who that is, but we're excited to see him.
All right, so we are still waiting on just one more player to join the lobby here. Apparently that player was experiencing a couple of black screen issues, so hopefully we'll get started here in just a second. In the meantime, again, all of our sponsors, I keep using this hand, but it's off camera, so nobody can see it. All of our sponsors, again, are above us, below us, all of that stuff. Also, I know that this isn't super related to KCGameOn, but all this music that we're going to be listening to today is provided by a musician that goes by the name of Abstraction. Again, a link down in the description to that. His newest album he's selling for just a donate whatever you can purchase type of thing, and 100% of the proceeds from that are going straight to Extra Life, which is a great cause. So if you like the music, if you enjoy it, also, or if you just want to send him a thank you message that he's letting us use his music. So he's been super awesome about that.
Super awesome.
Otherwise...
I didn't know that. And now I'm like trying to listen. I'm sorry. I was like, you're talking. I was like, but the music.
Do you want to grab one of the boxes and we can show
hey,
off?
yeah, look at this.
So this is the keyboard box, and we have the keyboard set up over here, and I'm sure we'll show it later on, different time during the stream, but Jordan popped on by before we got started up and set up, and just gave us a couple keyboards here so we can show off, and this again is going to the winning team, and I think that's super great because again, this is the 75th KCGameOn. This has obviously been going on for a while, but I mean, I can remember back in the day when there was we were lucky if we got 4 teams together in order to play. And so this is really exciting that the tournament's big enough now that they are giving really nice keyboards away. Like, I'm kind of sad that I was like, I want to dedicate myself to shoutcasting and not try to win anymore. And then now there's an awesome keyboard over there.
Yeah, that's awesome. They look really nice. We were playing with it already. We've got one set up. These lights on here are just insane, just going crazy, going everywhere.
I don't know if you can see it on there. We'll see.
We might have to turn the lights off and get it a little bit.
Stream after dark.
Yeah.
Oh, all the sound went away. For me.
Really?
Can you hear it?
Yep.
Okay.
I can still hear everything.
Just me then. It doesn't matter. I don't need to hear. Okay. So, shut off the light, please. I'm trying to find the middle there. There we go.
Ooh, ah.
Yeah, I can't talk and hold it at the same time.
Yeah,
so you have
that's
to make all the
fantastic.
sound.
It is lighting up and going crazy. This is obviously just one preset. He was going through showing us all of them. All right, and see if you can find the function button and whatever other button he was hitting. Tons of presets, lots of changing lights. There was some presets where when you were pushing buttons, it was changing colors, lighting up, doing a bunch of crazy things. These are some really awesome keyboards. If you are here at the event as well, ASIO has a booth downstairs in that lobby there, as well as a couple of other vendors. So if you like these keyboards, go check them out there. You want to try it out, give it a try, play with it, see how loud it clicks, all of that type of stuff. They are down in the lobby as well. So the winners of the League of Legends tournament will all be getting those keyboards to take home and play with from now on, after this is over. And it looks like we're still waiting for one more person.
Yeah, I can hear again.
All right, there we go. Figured that out.
Just push some things together.
This has been a big problem. We just started a league tournament for League KC. And, well, this is just me complaining about Riot, I guess. Ever since they made the new client permanent, there's been some issues.
Yeah, so we'll just have to wait through this one right now. So hopefully, I thought somebody had some jokes prepared for this type of situation.
There's a question in the chat. It's not
Okay.
a joke, but how y'all gonna do the giveaway? I think-
Giveaway.
Are you
It's
talking
not
about
a
the keyboard?
giveaway.
Yeah.
The keyboard's for whoever wins the tournament.
That is correct. Those keyboards are going to all 5 members of the team that wins today. And if you want to check again, take a look at the teams that are participating right now. They are right down below us in the description. There is a link to the bracket somewhere down there. I put. You can check that out. See all the teams that are participating today. Again, we are going to be, as soon as we get this last person into lobby, going to be spectating the Free Agents United playing against Rito Please.
Says we're still quiet.
I don't know. Do you want me to eat it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm trying to think of a way that we can turn
I'm
it
just
down.
gonna have to start
or
yelling
turn
like
it-
the guys next
turn
door.
it
That's
up.
true. I'm sure we'll get louder.
I mean, we can definitely turn the mics up, but I don't know about you guys, but I am already super loud in my headphones.
Yeah, it sounds really loud.
Okay. So that's
As
what
much
I'm
as I love listening to myself
yeah,
talk.
that's what I'm trying to figure out is like how do I turn up the mics without turning up the audio in our ears,
So
in
quiet.
our ear balls.
Earballs.
Zeno can hear us. That's all that matters. I'm just kidding.
See, I don't know why there's not a volume control on this.
While he's figuring that out there, I'm gonna make a prediction.
Okay.
It's not a very bold prediction.
Mhm.
I feel like KU is gonna be the one that wins the tournament.
Okay. That's not bold at all.
It's not bold at all.
I don't think so. I think that Tempest and the Kings have both improved quite a bit. They could both give them a run for their money. Who knows, though? They've got finals to worry about. Maybe they haven't been practicing.
What?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Just from all the tournaments I've seen, I've played against them in the past. They just always seem like the super bold. Yeah, Zeno, this is a super bold prediction. I just feel like that just overall they're just at least one step above Tempest or the Kings. Whereas the Tempest can maybe have kind of some weakness when it comes to laning. I think KU can exploit that when it comes to being able to have the control of the game being taken away from them, like Kings can have troubles with. I could be able to see the KU being able to exploit that as well.
All right, everybody, turn your volume down just a hair. I think I figured it out. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better, and hopefully everybody has enough volume now.
Well, it looks like when we're looking at the OBS, it looks like
there's definitely more there.
Yeah,
Figured it out.
There is more there.
Found the
getting
right
much
switches.
better. Yes.
I've got this super fancy soundboard that I've zero idea how to use, so I think I just figured it out.
I can't read that far, so hopefully they say it's going well.
Getting there. It's also looking like that Ninja has talked about. We're looking at the in-game lobby right now. That they're trying to set up a different computer for this other person.
Oh.
So we'll see how that goes. And I think it'd be fun to like jump into another game. But I feel like once we jump into another game, then we'll have to jump back out and then jump into this one. And so it's probably just better if we just
Hang out.
say a
for
bunch of
second.
Stare
words.
at you guys.
Yeah. Right into the camera.
Right into the camera, just like they tell you not to do.
Yeah.
Which I've never understood.
Why not to look at the camera?
Yeah.
Where do you look instead?
I don't know. That's just like a streamer. I mean, this is different because we're shoutcasting. Like,
Right.
obviously, we're talking to you. But like when you're streaming, like the number one rule is don't look at the camera. Why?
I never heard of that
I've
rule
never heard
for
that
streaming.
before either.
It's
I mean, I'm not
Google
like
it.
a
Google it. Google
super
Google it
streamer
if you
or
want to be a
anything,
super
but
streamer like
Alright.
me. I'm just kidding. I don't think I've streamed in like 3 months.
I don't think you
I was
have
gonna
either.
say, it's been a long time since I've streamed too.
I want to actually look this up right now.
Okay.
The
You're gonna
rules-
Google it live on air.
Rules, yeah.
It was just how to be a better streamer. Clearly it worked. My stream is popping off.
It is.
I have mine directly at my face though. Like I don't have anywhere else to put it. Like people find some weird angles. Like
They do.
what are we looking
seen
at
that.
there?
What does that say?
It appears that the new computer is working,
Okay.
so hopefully we should be getting into game here very quickly. So that is what you hear, all that little dinging in the background. That is the chat in the in-game lobby. They are talking about how it's working, and our last player is getting into lobby. We should be getting ready to go here any second now. Thank you, everybody, for hanging in. Welcome to the first game of the League of Legends tournament for KCGameOn number 75. They still haven't started. I was really hoping they were going to just hit the
I
start
thought it was gonna
button.
work out.
I don't see anything about not wanting to look at the camera, Bay.
Okay, I'll find it later. In the
All
meantime,
5.
you can follow KCGameOn on Discord if you're not already. Because they are doing prizes there. So I don't know if you have to be present though, actually, now that I say that out loud.
If they're what?
The prizes.
I think there's still giveaways, like some door prizes, and they'll post the results into Discord, so
Yeah.
that way we don't have to all get all 200 people in one smelly small area.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, they also they do that on their channel as well. The standard KCGameOn channel.
Oh, that's right.
That's what I
Multi-Twitch. Multi-Twitch
Follow
is
it.
great. Get in multi-Twitch, and you can see all the streams at once. Because there's like
Well, actually, I think I just saw Jay, who's running the mainstream. I
Yeah.
think he's got it like multi-Twitch already in the KCGameOn stream.
Oh.
So if you just go to twitch.tv/KCGameOn, you should see basically every stream that's going on right
What
now.
an Ewok.
But don't do that because then you'll leave ours. So actually, stay. You
Yes.
can't hear us probably.
All right, everybody is readying up. We should be starting here any second.
So this is the 10 ban for the tournament draft. So I'm super excited for. Yeah, mine was doing that too. Mine was cutting off like some of it. So I guess we'll somewhat do that and try to fix it for you real quick. But
Separate monitor. We're good.
10 bans, and this is actually following really similar to the LCS. So we have the, ban 3, pick 3, ban 2, and then we'll be done with everything. So I like the new 10 ban system. I'm a fan of 10 bans.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it helps both in just normal standard games that everybody's playing in solo queue to games like this. I think it makes it a lot more fun. I think it gives people that opportunity to play like they're in the LCS,
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think maybe go to the settings wheel, and you might be able to.
Sorry. My audio is just.
As he's fixing the audio, though, Miss Glitterbay, we see some bands coming out here. Do you think that you try to look up people like last minute, like the last games they've been playing, or do you just ban out kind of some of the annoying people you don't want to play against? What would you say that you would do in this kind of tournament?
Obviously, you have to start by looking it up and just see if there's anything completely dominant. Like if somebody's got a 100% win rate on Zach, perhaps. Ban it.
You should ban Zach anyway.
You should ban Zach anyway.
There's that ban.
Zach, ban. Oriana, probably just ban. But these brackets got set up so late, I don't know if everybody had time. I guess this group had time because it took about 25 minutes to get into this game. So they could have free reign of op.gg. But
the Soraka. They called the Soraka. I went down there and talked to them a little bit before, making sure what was going on with the game, and they called the Soraka ban. They're like, they're going to ban Soraka against us. We're just going into it expecting that. Oh.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know any of these teams and what they tend to play, but it looks to me like right now they're banning some, definitely some counter pick or target, doing a couple of target bans at this point. These, I mean, a Leona doesn't strike me as something that is ridiculously strong right now. The same thing with the Soraka. Yeah, it is probably a strong pick right now, but I think that's one of those that you ban right away if you see somebody plays it a lot, not just as a random blind OP pick.
And Nidalee gets picked up right away, which is somewhat surprising just because she hasn't been in kind of not that she's out of the meta, but she just hasn't been like the Trinity top 3 or top 5 that you usually see. So I'm excited to see that because when a good Nidalee player is on the map, well, if it's on your team, it's one of the best things. If it's the most annoying thing in the entire game if you're against a Nidalee.
Somebody from the chat wants to know if this tournament is open to just gold and under or everyone. It's open to everyone.
Everyone.
And they have no separation whatsoever. So this free agent team, what's Lefty? Plat?
He's
He's
Diamond 4, I
Diamond
think.
4.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lefty. You're a Diamond.
I think the Raging, I think maybe they have 1 silver on their team up to him and Diamond, and then the Rito Please is ranging with, maybe they have a bronze, but I think they're mainly gold and silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. But they could be playing anybody like KU and Kings and Tempest are all Diamond teams. So
KU's here, Ewok, so Chenny's here if you want to come, if you want to ping him and say hi.
All right, so we're entering the second ban phase right now, and Fizz is going to be the first one taken off the board for that.
I'm glad they picked up Garen here because that was going to be banned in the next route. Garen just extremely oppressive and OP, and you see him in every single game. If he's not banned, he's picked, or in all reality, I just haven't seen a Garen I think played in like months.
I don't think I've seen a Garen outside of ARAM in a very long time. Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh, actually, I was watching Sir Chez's stream. Have you guys heard of him before?
no.
He is like a diamond player, and he just plays Nasus. He's known for his Nasus, or he'll play Garen, and he used to play Tark top all the time. So I did actually see him play Garen a few days ago.
Okay.
So a troll.
But he plays it so good. He just runs around and then just kills everybody. He doesn't care about climbing. He just has fun playing those off-meta champions.
That's fair, I suppose.
So definitely a lot of those aggressive supports being banned away from Rito Please. I'm not sure what again the match history of I'm not going to try to say that name yet. Of the support on Rito Please looks like. I don't know what that match history looks like, but they stuck a lot of bands towards him, and they were still able to pick up Nami, which I feel is super strong right now still.
Well, like Ben said, or Spirit Bear, whatever we're calling
Whatever.
you right now.
Whatever.
Before we started, Rito Please seems to have 2 support mains on their team. So if they're purely looking up their OPGGs, they're going to see a lot of supporting people. So
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we saw that Leona ban, because both of them
I can see that.
were pretty big on the Leona.
Well, and especially I suppose the Lulu and even Morgana could be played mid, I suppose, too, especially if you are a support main stuck into the mid role.
Yeah.
All right.
it's a little odd, though, that they went solely mid support bans. I'm not worried about their
Yeah.
jungler top, I
Definitely
guess,
not.
whatsoever. I don't know.
No,
We'll
I
see how
think-
that...
I mean, for how fast Nidalee got locked in, I think they're like, I don't care if any of these other ones are up. Maybe Zach, but other than that, I think they were pretty focused in saying, I'm going to play Nidalee no matter what happens here.
Will you pass me that chair? Old Lady Bay needs to sit down.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you got a cable there. Oh, gosh.
We're good.
All right. We're moving chairs, and we are still live, and I hope everything's still working. Also, just before we get into game, so we do have, unfortunately, that awesome 3-minute spectator lag here. Hopefully you guys on stream can hear all 3 of us, because that was an issue last time. Last time that Spirit Bear and I here casted a game together. Hopefully everybody can hear us. Hopefully all the audio is fixed.
Because last time I was talking to myself, it sounded like...
That video is definitely up on YouTube if anyone wants to go and watch
man.
Spirit Bear talk to himself for about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It was...
Hear all 3. Thank you, Ewok. Thank you,
pretty
Ewok, for being a
entertaining.
participant in the chat, because that chat was dead that night, and it wasn't until like 30 minutes in the game that people were like, dude, why is he talking to himself? And it just... I'm not talking to myself. There's someone else here. Well, we can't hear him.
All right, so I think one of the other questions that I probably should have figured out before the stream, does anybody have any preference on the music during the stream or during the game? Should I turn the music off during the game? Is that...
I'm cool
Do
with it
people
on.
enjoy that?
Kind of like some
Ooh,
battle music.
yeah,
I'm
this
not
is
opposed
funky.
to it.
No, yeah, yeah. So this guy's got some really interesting
Yeah.
music, but he was just fantastic about when I contacted him about using it. He's really nice. So I think it's great. It's perfect for what we're trying to do. I think it's great
Yeah.
for not getting in the way. Great for just creating a little bit of ambiance here.
I don't know what Monster Cat is. Do you
Yes, you
guys
do.
know?
Yes,
Oh.
you do. Whoever made that mix for you put a lot of Monster Cat in there, and then I think I mentioned it in the Discord chat. That
You
we had
did.
going
I
on.
still had no idea what.
Yeah, Monster
what that
Cat-
was.
Okay, good.
Uh,
I'm glad I'm not alone.
What?
I have no
Monster
idea.
Cat's great. Monster Cat has made just a lot of good mixed music and just a lot of good music in general. And when Riot came out with the whole, hey, if you're streaming, or actually no, it was Twitch rather, when Twitch came out with the whole, like, hey, if you're streaming, like, you can't play any music in the background, Monster Cat stepped up and was like, hey, by the way, you can play any of our music on stream and we won't care. And
Oh.
so that, like, it was already kind of big before that, and then I think it kind of grew a little bit more.
Well, that's genius.
And so yeah, it was pretty smart. So so if you watch like videos, like highlight videos on YouTube, a lot of time, I would say at least 60%, 75% of the music they use is Monster Cat music.
All right.
It's pretty nice. I like listening to
I
it.
will have to write that down.
Look at all the stream tips you guys are learning. Don't look at your camera. Monster Cat is free.
I already knew Monster Cat was free. Come on.
Not
now.
you, the
I just learned
audience.
that.
Oh, the audience. That's true. Yeah, for all the streamers out there.
Get multi-Twitch, whatever that is.
Multi-Twitch is the website you can go to so you can watch all kinds of streams at once.
Can't you just do that normally?
All
Not
in
on the
one
same-
screen.
Yeah.
On one screen?
Like in one browser tab. So instead
Oh,
of having to pull up
no.
different tabs
That
and
sounds stressful.
everything up. No, I think it's great because then it like tries to help. Sometimes it'll help sync everything. It'll try to help sync a lot of things together.
Okay. Well, that's good for events like this, obviously, but maybe in your own personal use,
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds...
It helped when we
Terrifying.
were doing like if a lot of the teams were scrimming and like 3 or 4 of them were all streaming. Like you pull up all of their, you can hear them all talk and stuff like that.
Oh no.
No?
That is not for me.
All right, so I think we'll get in here pretty soon. Devin's switching all that on over. We're finding it. And so I was about to say who's going to win this, but we can't see the champions right now. So there we go.
There we
Things are
go.
popping up here. But all right, so between the Free Agent United and the Rito Please, once we get these champions here, and I can stop trying to pull out this sentence longer and longer and just make stuff up until the champions pop up, we can decide who we think has a slight advantage here.
All right. Well, I like Rito Please comp better. But it's hard to not side on the higher ranked team, which would be the free agents. So I guess free agents are gonna win, but they don't practice together, so I don't know.
That's true.
Well, I think actually, I'm looking at it and I'm liking the free agents team comp a lot. They have 2 people who can provide a lot of shields with everything, and then a healer with Nidalee, and so it's really just a huge amount of let's just make sure that Lucian can just get in there and do all the damage he wants. And I guess Garen too. Garen can go in there and kind of do a lot of damage, and with being sped up between Orianna and Karma, maybe he can jump onto someone in the back line and kind of catch him off guard. Yes, the mastery spans. It's begun.
All right, is that too loud for the volume on the game? Because that's another thing that we did not test before we started
It's
this.
quite loud in my ears,
It
so I
is.
imagine that it's loud to them, but we'll find out.
To Summoner's Rift.
So as he's getting this set up, something I want to point out, back in 7.9, we looked at the Doran's shield change, and they kind of removed the basic passes of it where it was more so just blocking certain damage coming in, like auto attacks and basic attacks and things like that. And they moved it more so to having more sustain in lane. And what you've seen is really almost just anyone picking that up, especially in the AD carry role. And I point that out because Caitlyn did go with this Doran shield, so between the healing of Nami and between just a lot of the poke that could be going on from Karma, Caitlyn might be able to stay really healthy in this lane and just be really oppressive, whereas we see Lucian with the Doran's blade, and that's kind of the typical start you see with people, but not as much in this last patch. It kind of took people a couple patches to get up on that.
Yeah, definitely. I think that is that's going to be a lane to watch, just to see what happens early. I mean, I think both lanes are going to be super strong. Caitlyn versus Lucian is, I mean, they're both pretty aggressive. Caitlyn having the long range should be able to stay probably a lot safer than Lucian, but Lucian is going to have at this point a lot more damage. So if he gets onto somebody like the Nami, though, getting out of position, he should definitely have that advantage early on with that Doran's right now.
Kind of in the mid lane, we see Orianna and Syndra, really the kind of the two of the trinity that we often see coming through in the mid lane, and I usually give Syndra the slight edge in this type of matchup. Syndra's able to spam out a little bit more and maybe wave clear a little bit better as well early on, and just kind of depending on if the Syndra does play that matchup, you know, more to her advantage and tries to be oppressive. I usually see the Syndra kind of win that out, but if you give Orianna enough time, then she just kind of starts taking over, and which does a surprising amount of damage. So I'm going to love to see who actually can kind of enforce their will on this mid lane.
Well, for a second there, it kind of went away as soon as they started kind of battling. Syndra just kind of took everything that that Ori had to offer, and so I don't know if that was intentional or going to be a problem going on, because you really cannot do that with an Orianna.
But right now, Hecarim already visiting that bottom lane, doing a lot of damage to Karma, but they are going to have to blow that heal from Lucian to get out safe.
Good bubble.
Yeah, very good bubble. Hecarim already coming right back around because he knows at least that heal is out. He's got some flashes that he can probably easily blow right now. There goes Lucian. Karma does actually... Karma does keep hers.
She's exhausted. Lucian's the one who flashed.
Yes, yep. So Lucian is now officially summonerless. He does have his built-in flash that comes up every couple of seconds, but doesn't have that extra little flash if he needs it, if Hecarim's going to stay bottom like that.
Ewok called it in the chat. Ewok earlier was saying that he sees an early bottom lane gank, telling the future. So the support sense coming true from Ewok. So that was a good job from there. And Nidalee went back for an early buy, even though with Hikram all down there and got boots, which I don't usually see on Nidalee, because Nidalee is usually so fast with jumping around that you usually don't care about getting boots that early. So we'll see if I just saw her go up to the red side and I was expecting her to go and steal, but it's Hekram is the one who's taking all this extra jungle and then now ganking.
Yeah, definitely Hecarim being the much more aggressive jungler, at least in the first 5 minutes here. Already making his presence known in both the bot lane and the middle lane there. Nidalee doing some vision plays right now, but definitely very, very behind in farm at this point compared to Hecarim, while he's been visiting lanes already like crazy and blowing those summoners. But it does look like they may meet up. Actually, Nidalee's going to jump over the wall, so they are going to miss each other, but they are going to collapse in the top lane. But the first blood headshot is going to come out from the Caitlyn onto Lucian. And then also some damage coming out in the top lane. That 2v2 up there. Hecarim going to go very, very low. Again, I guess those boots are paying off for Nidalee. But he does look like he's going to get away. But Irelia is not. Garen does flash out of that last turret shot. But they are going to get the Irelia, and Hecarim is going to decide, it looks like, to go back after that really solid dive that they just kept going. So it was Hecarim decided it was too dangerous. He was a little bit too low, so he stuck out of it for a while, and that allowed the free agent team to get that not first blood, but to get that kill to at least even up the score.
The classic 6-minute steal enemy red buff gets him every time.
Yeah, but she's still down so much in CS.
Yeah.
Like that kill puts her ahead slightly. Well, she didn't even get the kill. She got the assist, so still not. We'll see. I don't think it'll take them long to figure out that Hecarim is actually doing 0 damage. He's just scary looking. Because each time he's ganked so far, he really hasn't done anything except for kind of push him away. So if they can realize that, they could capitalize pretty quickly and get an easy kill off.
They're going to have another chance here to realize that as Hecarim moves into the bottom lane again and literally does 0 damage this time. Was not in range for absolutely anything and just scares them away again. So he's going to continue. Actually, looks like he's just walking between lanes at this point, even though he's almost triple the CS of Nidalee at this point. He's just going from lane to lane to lane, at least showing that he's still around.
Cooldown reduction boots for Nidalee.
She's a wild one.
I guess. I mean, I'm not a jungler, so I really can't say. But that just seems very odd to me because, again, with Nidalee, like, sure, you want to be able to spam out your abilities, but she has 6. You can be able to do some of your long range spear, be able to have a trap down or so, heal yourself up and get more attack speed, and then you can change into Cougar form and be able to just immediately burst out a lot of damage. And cooldown, I guess, helps you do that more, but when you get into a jungle camp, it's not like you're having to do that rotation 2 or 3 times, and so going back and buying just kind of puts her further and further back behind, I would have to say.
Yeah, again, I am not a jungler by any means either, but yes, it does definitely seem a little bit weird that she's going straight for cooldown boots right away.
Glitterbait, how does it make you feel when you've seen Nami miss some bubbles there?
She has missed quite a few, but the Caitlyn and the Nami, I don't know if they've ever done this before. I know that these guys are an actual team, but their sync is not. It's not in sync. There we go. Is the word I'm trying to say. Like, it's very easy to hit a Nami bubble, put a trap under, and then you're dead.
Right.
But it doesn't seem to be doing that. And Caitlyn is using a lot of offensive trapping on her own, as opposed to defensive to even block against the Nidalee, which I guess she has no reason to. So I don't know. It's a weird vibe in the bot lane.
Yeah, right now Nidalee is up in that top lane to just in time to counter gank the Hecarim, but it actually looks like he's going to miss that, and a lot of damage coming out, but the Garen ultimate is able to secure that kill onto Aurelia.
Nidalee making it look pretty by making a field goal with,
Yeah,
with the spear.
yep, absolutely. It looked good.
But great intuition to come up there and not show herself too early. I don't know. That was just really good communication coming in and saying, "Hey, stay up in this lane up here." Oh, here's a Hecarim. Let's make
Syndra's
sure we
roaming up to top lane now.
Nidalee is still in the area, but not quite ready. Is going to come up behind, but a lot of damage is going to come out onto this Garen. He didn't have much health left. The ultimate coming in from Syndra is going to take him down. Nidalee is going to get away from that. So again, trading 1-for-1 up in that top lane for right now.
The most skillful of ultimates.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we did see that exhaust being used as well, or was there an exhaust? I'm looking for.
I don't
Syndra
Syndra
used whatever
Yeah,
our other
okay.
one is.
Nidalee missing the spear, going to be able to chase down, but a great stun, doing a lot of damage onto Nidalee, and I think Redbug kind of ticks, but she just walks away, and there's looking like there's going to be a party in the red side, red top jungle.
Yeah, it's interesting because Aurelia first went down, straight down mid lane as Syndra was still up in top, but they decided that they were going to switch it up. So Aurelia is going to get back to that top lane eventually, but not quite yet.
Never falter.
Hecarim just making his round on the lanes at this point, just showing that he's still on this map, still
He gets
exists.
them fast.
Yeah, just running right by.
Yeah.
Garen's been doing a really good job in this top lane. Granted, he is 2-1-0, but I mean, he's having the wave. Not necessarily, it's not pushing the opposite way right now, but he's making sure I really just can't get near anything right now, and just continues to build that CS lead. And of course, his passive just makes him regenerate his health at a stupid amount. I used to think that was like one of the most OP passives when I first started out the game. The little that I know, I just had to keep harassing him, but I really can't do that right now. So he's going to stay full health, and then he's going to be able to just push her off of the wave. So doing a really good job of trying to funnel a lot of the focus into the top lane.
Well, and it's interesting. I guess I don't remember for sure, but Garen definitely was the second pick. I don't know if they picked Aurelia into him, and that was an interesting choice. Okay, Nami. Nami just ulted the wrong direction.
Yeah, the spectating camera doesn't even want to go down there.
No.
It's like, nah, we're not even
No, that was embarrassing.
Hecarim was down there to help out if that wave did go the right way.
I suppose it hit him. It made him faster for a second.
True. Nami passive, OP. But even still, at that same time, we're still seeing Hecarim. He's been in lanes, it seems like, almost half the time, and is doing a great job of making sure he's still visiting the jungle and getting some farm. So I'm loving how aggressive he's at least trying to be. A lot of times he does do a drive-by, but it's not about killing everybody. It's about sending a message.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but he's now fallen behind in CS, and
Okay.
so we'll see what happens there. Or
Good shockwave.
And all of a sudden, you've got a party in the bot lane there, Orianna down there as well, and I think that caught everybody off guard. But nobody wanted to stick around as everybody's running away, and Rito Please decides to re-engage onto Karma. He is going to masterfully dodge out of that bubble and get out of there in enough time. So Syndra's going to deal a little bit of damage to that middle turret, but not too much to be done as a mage this early on in the game.
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen anyone. The ultimate not
Oh.
quite getting the
Oh,
kill.
no.
Going to do a stun on the tower. Is going to be able to live through that.
Oh no, the stun is able to keep Garen locked up just long enough for the turret to do its work. And Aurelia takes that solo kill as Garen got just a little bit too greedy there. He didn't quite know that damage that he should have had on his ultimate to be able to get that kill, but honestly, I probably would have ulted there too.
Right.
But that was a little bit close. See, the thing is, Garen gave that away to Aurelia when he shouldn't have, but now he's just gonna. This is just the quickest way for him to get back and buy. I mean, he's gonna come back and he's gonna be just. I mean, he's got now 3 components compared to, you know, 2 from Aurelia, I feel like he's going to be just tower diving even more at this point. He's going to be able to build armor against another AD top up there. He's going to be able to just stand. He was already just diving that turret like it was almost nothing. So.
And with his CS lead, he was able to walk back to lane. Irelia used her teleport to get back there. So he now knows that he's got that up on him and can go help bot lane, should he choose.
Yeah, see, at this point, he just doesn't even care about the CS. He's just going for the kills.
Stun misses shot of his has to try to keep going away and can try to use the exhaust. Very nice. Does turn around. Here's the ultimate. The barrier coming out, and I think he's going to dive.
Ah, the pony did something.
Used his ignite to grab that kill onto Orianna. He used his flash, both traded flashes there as well. But I've heard from many junglers that type of flash from a jungler for a flash from mid laner is completely worth it. Hecarim is going to continue chasing the Nidalee, and if he tries to run as fast as he can...
I'm confused.
Oh, no! I think he was trying to hit the blast cone there to get away.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Nidalee comes back, hops on top of him, and gets that return kill.
Those boots.
Oh, double flash coming out here, and a great stun.
Man.
Force of will coming out from Syndra. Make sure that was just a big waste for Garen. And good bubble. But not a lot of follow-up from there. So yeah, at first I was about to say Nidalee, you done goofed because she was trying to take 2v1, and then I think again just miscommunication because there wasn't a follow-up with the Syndra and the Hecarim to be able to actually force that Nidalee out, and plus Hecarim misclicked and hit the vision plant. I don't remember the name of it, but hit that with his leap instead of actually jumping onto the Nidalee. So just kind of some misclicks and misplays, I would say, all around.
Yep, I think so.
Pretty even gold. If you're looking at the gold, again, we've had some bloodbaths and a lot of people fighting. We've seen another fight coming up top, and I really doing what she can, dancing around. Garen is trying
Garen
to
wants
spin
to
to
take
win.
this fight.
Ultimate again, not taking the kill,
no.
and I don't see them diving all the way underneath there just
You would
yet.
be wrong.
At
Oh,
this
maybe
point,
not.
yeah, they're just going for the turret. Wow, that
Auto
middle
attack.
turret is just super low. Syndra
gosh.
is going to be able to grab that first turret before being killed, but then the free agents United are going to take that turret in return. So it's a good thing that Syndra got in there and took that last auto attack. Is that worth it to get that first turret?
I was about to ask you the same question. I'm not sure.
I think she was just saving her own, but I think that was a very smart play because she knew that the Ori shockwave was going to come out, and she would have been trapped in her tower with one hit off, you know? Like, you're just going to die
So
because you didn't auto the tower.
Syndra knew that she was dead anyway, so
Yeah.
she just tried to get what she could out of it. So the free agents are going to start that Rift Herald, but it looks like they're going to run away from it as Rito Please do have vision of it, or did have vision of it. I think they threw a blue trinket in there. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy.
They just knew.
All right. Well, either way, they grab the Scuttle Crab. They know that it's a little bit that Rift Herald is a little bit bigger deal than it was before, but this late already, after 17 minutes, I can't imagine that anybody's going to try to take that on right now with how even they are. It would take a lot of resources off the map to be able to secure that, I think. And if somebody gets caught in there, if they know that somebody's doing that Rift Herald, that could end very, very badly, and that could definitely be a turning point in this game, as it is very, very close at this point.
Does look like everybody is rotating bot. Syndra's not responding, so I'm not sure if this is going to go well for Rito Please.
Yeah, there are a lot of blue members
Shockwave misses.
on the bottom side of the map. They are chasing down Rito Please right now. Garen running as fast as he can. Flashes, aggressive flashes coming out. 2 down right now, and Garen says, follow me, guys. I have the armor. I'm going to tank this tower, and everybody is going to finally follow, and Garen is going to grab that kill onto Caitlyn.
I think everyone that had flash used it there.
Yeah, they used it. It was very aggressive. Everybody was flashing forward. The calls were being made to keep going. And right now, Syndra's going to try to trade that middle second-tier turret for that bottom first tier. And Syndra knows her damage right now. Going to ultimate onto that Nidalee and grab the kill as well. I mean, that was gosh. I mean, yeah. So everybody went bottom. They got a couple of good kills out of it and that turret, but man, they just let Syndra completely take that second tier middle turret.
Yeah.
That's they're making trades and trades in this game. All of a sudden, I thought this was going to be blown wide open, but that second turret on that mid lane is going to be really crazy. And now Rito Please are going to try to rush this Scuttle Crab.
The giant, the huge
giant
scuttle crab.
They're going to rush this down, but with Syndra here to help 4 people on this Rift Herald, they are going to be able to grab it in time before it despawns. All of a sudden, I think they're going to try to siege this middle turret, or they're going to throw it in the top lane and try to open both mid and top up, I guess.
Good stun coming on the wave, going wide.
Killer Nami
and
again.
the bubble misses, but there is a stun. There's some CC coming in there. And
they can dive
Syndra's
there.
ultimate is almost up, and I think they're going to keep diving because they know that they could be able to get the kill if they tank the tower correctly. They turns the kill back around. It really took too many tower shots, and now Nami has to try to get out of their heels, and I think it's going to die because there's the Oriana. No!
Not that way.
All right, so now they do have that Rift Herald buff that, I mean, they could have probably thrown down on that top turret to take some of the damage, maybe save the kill out of that, but I think they want to try to use this for that middle turret, maybe grab an inhibitor with the use of that is what I'm guessing they're going to try to do.
It's going to be a bit harder, though, if they lose this tower, and they're about to get the
Absolutely.
wave up there in order to use that.
Yeah, 4 people on this in this mid lane right now. Actually, there are.
Oh, they're just going to give up? Okay.
The free agents look like they're going to try to set up some vision and get around this dragon. Lots and lots of pings coming out on this dragon.
Wow.
It is officially time to focus objectives, folks. We've got that Rift Herald. We've got the dragon being started. We are out of laning phase. So everybody's grouping around this dragon. Irelia is teleporting in. And we've got some fighting. Hecarim going in, taking some damage. Oriana ult coming out and grabbing a couple to get some damage out. Aurelia trying to do some cleanup, but it looks like the free agents are the ones coming out ahead in this. Triple kill going out to the Oriana. Hecarim very, very low right now. Syndra just wasn't in that fight. She was around the other side, but they know where she is now. So they are, Nidalee is pinging onto the Syndra.
Ooh. Walk back in.
But that is a 1v5, and I think Syndra knows it at this point. So Syndra's gonna try to stay away from that.
Oh, Garen wants blood.
Garen, though, Garen does not stop, though. He just keeps going. So they are going to...
Speaking of Garen not stopping...
Yeah, that was just a blanket statement. That was not for that instance that Garen does not want to stop. Garen just, in general, does not stop. He just keeps on going and going. So he does know that every once in a while, though, he gets to go and clear his wave up top, get a little bit more money, and he's going to be able to go back, and I'm guessing by quite a bit here.
Well, I was going to call that dragon a bad call because they could have easily gotten that tower and then gotten a dragon, but then they team fought the heck out of that, so they got both anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Garen just kept everybody separated. There was nothing they could do.
Looking at the chat real quick, we have Ewok talking about Nami not living up to what we would expect Nami to perform. And do you think that's it? I definitely, I say I think, and I think we know the answer. We attribute that to all those bans they had against the support. And even though Nami could be a very useful support, she's just not being played up to the level.
Yeah,
that we
I
want.
mean, no champ is going to be. You're not going to be able to play a champ well if you've never played him before. I mean, that's so. While Nami may